What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another video, and in today's video I'm going to show you my $89,000 payout strategy. I know this is a screenshot, so here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to go to fidias.com, show you my dashboard, and show you right here the actual certificate. In fact, if you want to do your own research, you can go to the testimonials tab, search for my name, Alvaro Salgado, and you'll be able to see all of my certificates with the dates and the amount that I withdrew. And if you go here to the side, you can see that out of 50,000 traders that have gone through Fidias prop firm, I am on the top 3. Let me say that again. Out of 50,000 traders, I am in the top 3. That is huge. And that is all thanks to my rotation strategy. And in this video, I'm going to explain how it works. I'm not going to show you my entry points and how I identify the best setups. That is not the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is talking about the strategy itself. Rather than buying multiple accounts and then grouping these accounts together, what I do is rotation. And here's why. Let's say you group your accounts and you take a trade. If that trade goes wrong and you break one of your accounts, you're automatically breaking all of them all at once because of one bad trade. What I do instead is, again, I rotate accounts. So I will take one trade per account. That is one trade a day. And that one trade, I'm looking for on average $1,000. Why am I looking for $1,000 per trade? Because I know on this prop firm, if I trade for 5 days and I make $1,000 a day, I will have made on average $5,000. And this is exactly what I need to get my payout. I will take my trade number 1 on account number 1, trade number 2 on account number 2, trade number 3 on account number 3, so on and so forth. And this is how my accounts actually look like. These are my accounts for this week. Look, August 3rd, August 4th, August 5th, blah, 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 blah. I made on this account $4,800. That is more than enough for me to request a payout, which I did. And the payout that I requested was $2,750. Guys, I know there's a lot of numbers involved in this video, so just follow along. If anything, watch it again. And this is where the math and statistics will be on your side. This is what I've discovered. This is what I've invented. I would trade 5 accounts. The goal is after 5 days, I want to try to have at least 2 of my accounts getting a payout. So in 5 days, I'm fine breaking 1, breaking 2, or breaking 3 accounts because I can withdraw from 2 accounts and I will make on average like $5,000 from these 2 accounts. This is exactly what I did this week. Day number 1 of this week, I started with 5 accounts. I call these 5 accounts the 5 original accounts. I made money on the first one, second, third, fourth, boom. I broke my account number 5. And then on day number 2, I actually replaced the account that I broke with another account. So I started day 2 also with 5 accounts, and I made money on all 5 accounts. I have a system that I can identify the best setups and have a win rate of 90%. This is how I'm able to do this. 5 perfect trades on day 2, day 3, and day 4. On Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I had 15 perfect trades. And then came today, Friday, I took a trade, made money, another trade made money, another trade made money, and then unfortunately, I broke one of my accounts. How is this week looking? This week, I took 25 trades, I made money on 23, and I broke 2 accounts. So let's do the math and see if my system makes sense. How much money is one account? It is $225. You do that times the 5 original accounts plus 1 replacement and another replacement here. So this week, I bought a total of 7 accounts. 225 times 7, I spent $1,575. But how much money did I make? Considering that I make on average $1,000 a day per trade on the 3 accounts that I had left that were eligible for payouts, I got $2,750 times 3 accounts. I made $8,250 minus my initial investment of $1,575. I have made in profit this week $6,675. This is how prop firm trading works, guys. This is how I've been able to get $89,000 in payouts. Now you're gonna say, well, you're just gambling. Not really, because I use this indicator right here called Quantico Cap, and I look for the delta hedging on QQQ and SPY. This delta hedging indicator will tell me the institutional positioning, giving me 6 different setups with over 85, maybe 90% win rates. For example, today I saw this huge delta hedging positive bar at the 725. So this bar right here is calling the price, and we have another bar at the 775 QQQ. So I can see that the day is bullish. What I will do throughout the day is I will buy the dips. I will look for good buying opportunities. We started the day going up towards the 273, and as soon as we came down to the 720, which is also a huge positive delta hedging bar, and it's also a wall, I looked for a buying opportunity. So I bought over here, I bought over here, and you can see these are the trades that I took today. I went long here, boom, made money. I went long here, leveraged over here, broke this account, and then I went long over here, I went long over here, and I went long over here. Made money on 4 out of 5 accounts just using the CoinEcoCap system. So if you want this system to work for you, you got to have a couple of things. You got to have money to buy multiple accounts. There is no, oh, I'm going to start with one account, and then when I make money with one account, I'll buy 5 more. This doesn't work. Because if you only have one account, you're not going to trade the system, and it's not going to work. The math is not on your side. The statistics are not on your side. So if you want the system to work, you got to have at least 5 accounts. You got to do the account rotation, and you got to have a good institutional indicator like how I use CoinEcoCap to be able to give you the entry points of 90% win rates. If you have those 3 things, you will also be able to get incredible payouts. In fact, I teach everything in my course. I will show you how you can correctly identify the 5 market maker setups, giving you those 90% win rates. Everything is inside my course. Now, if you're wondering if the course would work for other people, I'm going to go over real statistics from the first 45 days that I launched the course. So in the first 45 days, my members, the people that went through the course, received $65,000 in confirmed payouts. These are people who were sending me results, screenshots. There's a lot more people that were getting payouts and not letting me know. This is the only thing that works if you're trading prop firms. If you're interested, click the link below, and I will also leave you my WhatsApp here if you have any questions. So I'll see you guys inside. Bye.